The tank is empty and ready to aquascape. The idea for today is that we're going to keep it super low budget. In fact, we're going to keep it to a maximum of $0 and we're just going to be recycling anything I've got lying around in the fish collection. Plant-wise, we'll take plants from the other setups and what was already in the setup earlier. Same thing with the hardscape and substrate. So we're joined with Oli today and he's going to be helping us scape the tank. With that said, let's do it. We got the aqua soil to kick us off today. Now this is a really fine powder type aqua soil, so it's going to be great as a base layer. And for nutrients, this is going to be our nutrient layer, so the plants have food basically. Go with that for now, see if we need more later. We just spread it out like that. And we're going to push the aqua soil back because we're going to do a sand substrate. This is just going to act as nutrients. I thought it'd be really cool to change it up because we did have aqua soil as the only substrate last time, and I don't know, sand sticks out, especially if this is like one of the first tanks you see in this room. Alright, so that should be good for our nutrient layer. Now if we go down here we've got the base sand layer that we're going to be using too. This isn't going to be the layer that you see. This is just acting as more elevation so that we can have the hardscape a bit taller and the stem plants in the back taller than they actually look. Alright, so it looks bad right now, but once we like pat it all down and put the decorative layer on top with the hardscape, it'll come together really nicely, hopefully. So as you can see, Oli is doing a great job.
Thank you.
Just like that, we've got our base layer down, ready to go. Now's the fun bit, hardscape. Alright, so here's our little hardscape selection. We've got a selection of spider wood and Soraya stone, and I think we're going to be using just these today. Probably not all of it. We're going to try to keep it pretty simple, just so there's more space for the fish to swim. Alright, so we've come up with a base hardscape right here. So we've got these 3 rocks and this piece of wood. So we're going to glue it down now so that then we can play around with more pieces without moving around. Here's the super glue. Let's get it straight from the supermarket. Okay, so we should be fine super glue wise. Now we've got the first piece of wood down and it is actually really strong, like that's not going anywhere. Now we've got this piece that we can play with. Alright, so we've decided on this little curve. Right here we've got the decorative layers. We've mixed it with ADA Colorado sand and some coarse fine gravel type thing. So it looks really nice combined. It's going to make a really nice decorative layer. Alright everyone, it is officially planting time. So we got the decorative layer in, it's looking great. As you can see right in front we've got this super attractive Anubias or Java Ferny bunch right here. So we got so much Anubias, like you don't understand, this stuff is pretty expensive around here. But we managed to grow out and track down some really nice clumps. We got some little booses and here's another boose, I think that's Gorilla. Right, I say we start with the Java Fern. Yeah, look at that, a whole new piece. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh no! What are we going to do? Just shove it back in. Boom. Alright guys, so we've half planted the tank. We've planted like around the hardscape and everything, so now we're going to fill it up, come back to it a bit later on. So with that said, let's get this baby filled. Alright everyone, the tank is officially filled up. And let's go give you a quick look on how it's looking right now. Let's give you a little look on how it's... Let's show you how it's looking quickly, and then we can get into more of the planting.
You and no one. Sorry, as I said, I don't have people I haven't met. Sure, you're a nice guy. Oh, gee, you a motherfucking G. That's some J-Dog shit right there. I ain't even playing.
Yo, what's up guys? We're putting in this plan, which I don't know the name of. 500 likes, and Laz eats this.
Would you ask up to someone in the street, so don't get into them. Sorry, bye. What? Man, you didn't have to be so cold on my black ass.
Alright, so we have completed the aquascape. It's looking pretty damn good, so let's give you a quick rundown. So here's the tank. As you can see, it really pops out in this room, especially with the lights off, compared to, like, say, this tank next door. It's a lot darker, but as you can see, it's very Anubias heavy, as I'm sure you're aware of, and boost heavy too, but it looks so good. And all the stem plants, you can't really see them yet, but they're gonna grow in, and we've got a mix of all sorts. Now the next step is to add the fish straight away, which kind of feels weird because we should be cycling the tank. We've added the filter that was running in this tank only yesterday in the old scape. We've been running it in the bucket for the whole time with the fish and old aquarium water. All the bacteria is still in the filter. We can add all these fish back in. Really just a different layout and premature substrate, but if we add some quick start, that should definitely ensure that the fish do well over the next couple weeks or so while it fully settles in. The fish are in here. We've got to net them out and acclimate them. So let's do it, shall we? Alright, we're going to be doing the drip acclimation technique, making knot halfway. Don't tighten it at all, just have it in that form. Shift right.